Alright, Brush Monkeys, welcome back. This week we are continuing our dollar store repaints with the Joker. As you recall, last week we painted up Batman here, and I think he turned out pretty spiff. Of the two of them, the Joker's probably my favorite character. I've always been more interested in the bad guys anyway. And let me see if I can get it close in here. I'm aiming for kind of a Heath Ledger Joker with this guy, so you can see there's a little bit of white on the corners of his mouth there. That's where I painted some plastic putty to kind of try to simulate the scars on the side. And even though this is kind of the cartoon version of the Joker, he's going to be painted up like more like Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. So I'm going to start in on him, and hopefully this will be pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and get started on the skin tones. See you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, we're back, and I've made a little bit of progress on our Joker. I at least got the skin tones done. You may be asking yourself, but if he's the Joker, why'd you paint his skin Caucasian skin tones? Well, because like I said, I'm going with the Heath Ledger version of the Joker. So I wanted that base of flesh tone there and around his wrist. You can see there, that wrist is mostly covered up by the sleeve, but that wrist and his collar there, I wanted to be skin toned. Because when I go to paint him, because I'm going with the Heath Ledger version, I wanted it to look like the paint was kind of slopped on by hand like he's done here. So I'm going to take the white paint and kind of stipple it on to the face, and then I'll add Nuln Oil around the eye sockets to get that kind of what he did here, and then the red around the mouth. And I'm going to do the teeth, but I think the teeth are going to be given a slight wash of, I can't find any place where he's actually smiling. His teeth are going to be given a slight wash of Seraphim Sepia, so they're not bright white. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back and start in on the clothes. Alright, so I will see you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, I made some more progress on our guy. I did the shoes and his walking stick. His walking stick, because I was using the same black for that for his eyes, his pupils. I used Nuln Oil for his eye socket, and I used Black Templar contrast paint for his shoes because I want him to look kind of worn and shabby like they did in the movie. His face makeup, if I can zoom in on this thing, he looks so god-awful good. This is just, he just looks so evil. Oop, went a little too far there. Look at that. Teeth came out good, the mouth came out fantastic. The eyes are just disturbing. I got dry brushed his hair with a slightly lighter green, so that stands up, and of course I got his shirt, tie, and vest done. So I'm going to take a little break here and let those finish drying, and then when we come back, I'll do his, basically just got his jacket, pants, and gloves left to do. His jacket is going to be this heavy violet from Vallejo Game Color, extra opaque, and then his pants are going to be violet from, or his pants and his gloves are going to be violet from, again, Vallejo Model Color. So this is, the heavy violet is a slightly darker color than the violet, so there'll be some distinction between the coat and the pants. And to add a little extra definition in the coat where he's got, see, he's got all these little wrinkles and folds and everything, I'm going to give it a little wash of Druky Violet. I may give the pants a Druky Violet wash too, just to, depending on how they turn out. But I definitely want them to be clearly two different shades of purple. but I think it's gonna turn out really nicely. He's turning out better than I thought so far already. For like I said, for a dollar store pre-painted figure, that's pretty impressive. All right, so I'm going to take a little break, and then we'll come back and do his coat and pants. All right, see you soon. Bye. All right, brush monkeys, here's what we got going on. As you can see, our Joker's almost done. I got his jacket painted the dark purple. I got his pants painted a slightly lighter purple. It's kind of hard to see the difference between the two on camera, but there is a difference. They're very visibly two different shades of purple. I also took some Vallejo Model Color purple, thinned that down with a little bit of Flow Aid to make it nice and malleable, and painted, I don't know if you can see this on here, painted pinstripes on my boy's pants. So those are still wet in some places, so I'm going to go ahead and let those dry, and then we'll shade wash the pants. I've shade washed the jacket already, so it's a little bit darker, but yeah, he's coming along really nicely. I really like how this guy's looking so far. So I'm going to shade wash the pants. Well, I'm going to take a break and let the previous shade wash and the pinstriping dry. Then I'm going to come back and shade wash the pants. Then we just got the basing left to do, and the basing I'm going to do kind of like I did with Batman. Just going to be Mechanica Standard Gray, Agrax Earth Shade Wash, and then dry brush of Dawnstone, and then probably paint the base band in that dark purple that his jacket is painted in. So he's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and pause here and go take a break. See you soon. Bye. And there's our finished Joker, ladies and gentlemen. I think he looks really good. I'm calling him done. I think he turned out better than I had thought. It was a nice combination of the, much like the other guys, combination of the movie and comic book Jokers. Like Batman was a combination of all the comic book Batman. He looks pretty spiff. Yeah. And here is Mr. J and Bats together. See, this is Batman that we painted last week. And here's the Joker we painted this week together. Not bad for a couple of dollar store repaints. So, if you ever just want to try something different and maybe paint a different scale, or paint something that's not for a game, go pick up some little figures at a dollar store and repaint them. It's actually a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, click subscribe. And in the meantime, if you want to see how to add one of the miniatures that we've painted on this channel to your own collection, check out our Instagram, Tumblr, and Patreon sites. If you want to support us in doing what we do, check out my Patreon site, check out my merch store at storefrontier.com/flymonkeystudios. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff there. Go check that out. And in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.